You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, everyone is striking while the iron is hot. Pacific Rim, The Black, March 4th, Netflix. They just released a 48-second trailer on Twitter today. I mean, what can I say? All right. I mean, I'm at this point, I'm expecting we'll get an update on Godzilla Singular Point probably by the end of the week, if not new footage itself. I can't see how anyone's going to miss this right at this point. Everyone is striking while the iron's hot. Skull Island show, Pacific Rim, The Black, Cloverfield 2. I mean, the hits keep coming. Now, I know very little about what's to be expected for Pacific Rim The Black. I don't know if there's any, obviously it takes place in the timeline. Where in the timeline it does, I'm not sure. But I'm definitely going to check it out. I loved the first Pacific Rim. The second one, I wasn't too big on, but I did like the ending fight scene of that movie. So, look, it's more monster stuff. If you're just generally a monster fan, then it's something else to look forward to. March 4th, Pacific Rim, then later on in the month you have Godzilla. We have Godzilla Singular Point later. I mean, there's really nothing to complain about. We also got because I'm not a huge Ultraman, fan. I've never really watched it, but there's a lot of you guys that know are Ultraman fans, and that's coming out later down the line. We already got the trailer for the Shin Ultraman that's coming out. So, I mean, this is it. Anyone who's working on any monster related project is really pulling out the stops now. They're dropping their information now. Again, striking while the iron's hot. Turns out that Godzilla vs. Kong now is the 4th most liked trailer on YouTube. Number 1 obviously belongs to Infinity War. Number 2 belongs to Endgame. Then the third one is Spider-Man, and then 4th now is Kong, Godzilla vs. Kong. So obviously there's a lot of excitement for the movie. As I said, we've gone over this. Some of it does have to do with the pandemic, the fact that we're still looking at our first blockbuster of the year after the failure of Wonder Woman. But nonetheless, you can't take away the fact that people are very excited for this movie. Interestingly enough, there were 2 polls taken, I believe, on Instagram and Twitter. And both polls, in terms of who are you going to be rooting for, Godzilla or Kong, both of them came out to be Kong. I believe Instagram was a heavy victory by about 13 or 14%, and I think Twitter was a lot closer, within 3%. So again, all those people who like Kong, as much as Godzilla fans may hate to say this, even if Godzilla turns out to win, even if he's the one you're rooting for, in terms of potential success of this movie, it looks like Kong is going to carry that. He does have the highest grossing revenue movie amongst the Monsterverse. I think it was somewhere around 630 million plus for that movie. So, can't deny Kong's popularity and his impact on the Monsterverse when you bring these 2 monsters together. So I think that's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. It's bringing people out. People are excited. It's still very much talked about. The views on the YouTube channel, I believe, are reaching 44, if not, have already exceeded 44 million views. So, anyone who's working on a monster project, they're going to go there now. They're going to, like I said, strike while the iron's hot. So now we got Pacific Rim. Again, I know nothing too much about what the story elements of this is going to be. I did hear about it a long time ago, like maybe a year ago, probably a little bit more, that it was something that was being worked on. And from that point forward, we heard very little. I do remember they released like screenshots of the show and stuff like that. That was kind of like the last we heard of it. Now we got a 48-second trailer. And now we know for a fact it's dropping March 4th. So right out of the gate, the first week of March, you're going to be able to watch a monster kaiju anime on Netflix. So, I mean, Netflix, they're rolling with the monsters. They got this, the Pacific Rim, The Black anime series. They got the Kong one coming up, and they got Godzilla Singular Point. So it's going to be interesting to see if the rumor of a Monarch show coming to HBO Max is going to be true, because if it is true, I would suspect we're going to hear something soon. Honestly, I don't think we'll have to wait that much longer to find out if that story was true or not. Possibly even shortly after the Godzilla vs. Kong movie officially releases. So we'll see. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if we get some Godzilla Singular Point news by the end of the week, maybe another short trailer. We got that the first short trailer, I think middle of last year, And we've heard very little since then. We've gotten some screenshots of art concept and things of that nature. But outside of that, we haven't gotten much. So we'll be talking more about Godzilla Singular Point this week. I still have some other monster comparisons I want to do in terms of what's been released on that and that first trailer with some of the older designs, newer designs. But Pacific Rim, I'm excited. I'm going to check it out. It looks decent. I'm interested to see what the story element's going to be, and whether it's something that is, after or after the last movie, or something that happened before the first movie. So we'll see. But again, if you're a monster fan, do the wave. This is it. This is like, you got a lot of monster content coming, down the pipeline, and not only now, but yeah, like I said, down the pipeline. So it doesn't look like the monster train is going to stop anytime soon. The kaiju train is going to stop. And we have Godzilla vs. Kong to thank for leading the way. And man, rejoice, because you don't know how long this run is going to last in general for any kind of monster show or monster movie. So take it in, enjoy it, soak it in, throw your hands up, whatever it is you do. But definitely a good time to celebrate if you're a kaiju fan or someone who's a monster fan in that genre, because we got a lot of stuff coming in. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section, are you excited for Pacific Rim The Black? Let me know if you are. And if you happen to know anything about it, definitely leave it in the comment section as well, because again, as far as I know, I don't know too much other than screenshots that I saw sometime last year. But in terms of story elements, I don't know very much. Even if we don't get much, we're not going to have to wait much longer before we see the show anyway. So anyway, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Click here to watch more content. Don't forget to leave a comment. Also, make sure you like and share this video. If you want to know when the next video is up, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And most of all, make sure to click that subscribe button for regular content.